Hello, dear students. Today we'll be learning about the coastal plains from your chapter number 3, the Northern and Coastal Plains. India is blessed with a very long coastline. It begins from the Gulf of Kutch and ends at West Bengal. Starting from the Gulf of Kutch, it moves southward along the borders of Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, and touches Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of the Indian mainland. This part of the coastline is along the Arabian Sea. Between the Western Ghats and the coast, the land is plain, and this land is known as the Western Coastal Plain. From Kanyakumari, the coast moves northwards and reaches up to West Bengal. This part of the coastline is along the Bay of Bengal. Between Eastern Ghats and the coastline, the land is plain and is called the Eastern Coastal Plains. The total length of the coastline is 6,100 kilometers. Such a long coastline is very useful for our country. Fishing is an important occupation of the people living on the coast. Many seaports have developed along the coast. The Western Coastal Plains. The Western Coastal Plains starts from Gujarat and ends at Kanyakumari. It lies between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. It can be divided into three parts: Gujarat Coast, Konkan Coast, and Malabar Coast. The Gujarat coast lies in the northern part. It lies between the Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Khambar. The middle part of the western coastal plains, that is the Konkan coast, starts from the Gulf of Khambar and stretches to Goa. It is a very rocky and uneven land. To warn the ships and the fishing boats, many lighthouses have been built along the coast. Mumbai, India's largest port, is located on the Konkan coast. The Konkan coast is also rich in oil deposits. The southernmost part of the western coastal plains is called the Malabar Coast. It lies between Goa and Kanyakumari. Small and shallow salt water lakes are the beauty of this area. We call them lagoons or backwaters. These lagoons are connected to each other by canals. Kochi is the most important seaport of the Malabar Coast. Coastal Plains. The eastern coastal plain begins from West Bengal in the north and stretches up to Kanyakumari in the south. It passes through the coastal areas of Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. It lies between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. The eastern coastal plain is wider than the western coastal plains. The northern part of the eastern coastal plain is called the Northern Sarkars, and the southern part is called the Coromandel Coast. Rivers like Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari, and Mahanadi form the delta along the eastern coastal plains. These deltas are very fertile and are called the rice bowls of India. Kolkata, Chennai, Paradweep, and Vishakhapatnam are the important seaports on the eastern coastal plains. Life in the region. The two coastal plains cover some parts of the states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and West Bengal. Fishing and farming are the main occupations. Rice and coconut are the main crops grown here. There are a number of ports that are used to export and import goods. Here is a trick for you to memorize the names of the states belonging to the coastal plains. Boat, KKGMG. Boat, that is BOAT stands for Bengal, which stands for West Bengal, O for Odisha, A for Andhra Pradesh, T for Tamil Nadu. KKGMG, K stands for Kerala, the other K stands for Karnataka, G stands for Goa, M for Maharashtra, and G for Gujarat. Gujarat. Here, people grow jowar, bajra, cotton, and sugarcane. Many people here are traders by occupation. They speak Gujarati, and Ras Garba is a popular folk dance here. Goa, famous for its cashew nuts and mangoes. Konkani is a widely spoken language here. It is a very famous tourist spot where tourists come to enjoy beautiful beaches and visit the St. Xavier's Church among the other tourist attractions. Kerala. Rubber, tea, coffee, and spices are important crops grown here, apart from rice and coconut. Mohiniyattam and Kathakali are popular classical dances. The language spoken here is Malayalam. Onam is the popular festival here. Tamil Nadu. Tea and coffee are grown along with the slopes of the Nilgiri hills. Bharatnatyam is a popular dance here. The language spoken here is Tamil, and Pongal is the important festival of this state. Andhra Pradesh. Famous for its Kondapalli toys and Kalamkari work, it has a popular dance named Kuchipudi. Vishakhapatnam is an important seaport. Odisha. Odisha is famous for its textiles, silver, and handicraft items. Cuttack and Rourkela are industrial cities. The language spoken here is Odia, and Odissi is a popular dance. Rath Yatra is a popular festival in this state. So, with this, we come to the end of this video.